What's going on, Pixar fans? Dan Taylor from danthepixarfan.com back once again for another detailed unboxing and review. So a few nights ago I arrived home to a big box on my doorstep, and honestly I had no idea what it was since I wasn't expecting anything. I went in, opened it up to find this insane surprise from Mattel and Mattel Creations, the brand new Comic-Con 2021 Kevin figure inspired by Up as part of Mattel's highly anticipated Pixar Spotlight Series. It was just last week that I shared the reveal, and now here I am with it in hand, which is pretty surreal. A huge thanks to Mattel for sending this my way to share with you all. I'm super grateful. So first, as usual, I have to take a detailed look at the packaging here, since right away you can see how much thought was put into the design for us collectors to appreciate. It appears simple, clean, and minimal, but it all makes for a striking presentation overall that really showcases the figure perfectly. On one side of the box it has the series number system, which will continue on with the future Spotlight series releases. Love the classy varnish gloss, and Kevin here is number 00. On that same side of the box we have this absolutely gorgeous character artwork featuring Kevin and her 3 adorable babies. On the opposite side of the box, we have Up's iconic logo and a little snippet about what you can expect from Mattel's Spotlight series. Moving to the top of the box, which I really love, we have the Pixar and Pixar Spotlight series logos once again, and my favorite touch, a cutout of the Pixar ball, which is really nice, allowing some additional light to come in. And now a look at the back of the box, which looks just as amazing as the rest. It says Pixar Spotlight Series once again in the top corner. And then moving down here, Mattel included a quote, photo, and signature from one of Kevin's original designers at Pixar, Albert Lozano. I would imagine this artist feature will carry over to the other Spotlight releases as well. And then on the other side of the back here, there are some great product shots of Kevin and her babies, as well as the other included items such as a display stand, a chocolate bar accessory, a removable, reversible backdrop, and a concept art card showing some of Lozano's work. Now for what you're probably all waiting for, let's get this Kevin out of the box. But before we take an even closer look at everything this figure has to offer, don't forget the figure stand, which is just taped inside toward the bottom back of the box. You can just go ahead and tear it right off like so. Also, now that the figure's been removed, I wanted to note just how cool the background of Paradise Falls is inside the box, and what's even cooler is how it can be removed to be used as a display backdrop. It's even reversible depending on what vibe you're going for. The up house on the bubble blister was a nice little touch as well. Okay, let's do this. No more than 2 seconds out of the box, and guys, let me tell you, she's flawless. So, jumping right into the articulation, she has 10 points, starting with the mouth here. It can open and close, which is perfect for capturing different expressions. I love it. We have a bendable neck. There's a wire inside so that you can bend the neck in different positions. That's a really cool feature to pose her out. And then we have articulation in the head here. It can rotate 360 degrees. So yeah, just have fun with the neck posability and bend it in different positions until you're happy with something that you'd want to display. And you can mix it up once in a while. It's also really cool for photography and video. Then we have her arms here. They can fold out and they can move and rotate like so. Just look at the detail that Mattel put into this, the feathers, the paint. It's really spot on. Like, Kevin jumped out of the screen into my hands and shrunk, obviously, but it's crazy. It's so good. Yeah, so we got all the detail in the feathers there. And then as far as articulation underneath, oh, we got, yeah, the peg holes for the display stand on the feet. And then as far as articulation here, we have it in the legs. They can move side to side and back and forth. It's like a nice ball joint there. We have articulation in the knees. Really good for posability there. And then in the ankles, of course. Honestly, everyone, I'm just really blown away by how good this figure is. It's really impressive stuff. I cannot wait for you to get your hands on it so that you can experience this greatness for yourself. But so far, let me know what you think down in the comments below. And then we have Kevin's 3 babies here, and they are the perfect little accessories. First of all, they're flocked, so they do have a thin layer of fuzzy material on their bodies, which, come on guys, that detail alone is amazing and so cute. Such a nice little touch that really shows Mattel went the extra mile with this set. Their sculpts are also right on the money. Once again, it's like they jumped out of the TV screen, and I love that even though they all use the same general mold, the subtle differences in their eye positions make each one unique. You know, now that I'm thinking of it, I do wish they had peg holes underneath their feet to display them on the additional pegs that are on the display stand. That's what I thought those extra pegs were for, but it's not a biggie, just a slight change I would have made. They do have one point of articulation. The head can turn all the way around and side to side, of course. And here's the family of Sniplings. I just made that up, all together so that you can see the subtle differences. I love that they're all just so goofy looking, as they should be, with their eyes just kind of all looking every which way. Each baby stands at about 1.4 inches or 3.5 centimeters tall, and you will absolutely love them. The other accessory that's worth taking a closer look at is the included chocolate bar, which is, again, straight out of the movie. Of course, this is the chocolate bar Russell is eating when he meets Kevin and then uses to lure her out of the bushes. Up next, here's the Pixar ball display stand Kevin comes with, which is super sleek and cool looking. I'm so glad every Pixar Spotlight Series figure will come with one of these stands. It's always really appealing when a certain collection has a common visual element like this, so that there's that much more consistency when on display. You know what I mean? It's just satisfying. And like I said earlier, there are 5 pegs so that you can choose which 2 work best for Kevin when positioning her for your display. Again, I would have loved to see these pegs used for the babies if the babies had peg holes, but at least they do stand up well enough on their own, as you can see here. Wow, just look at how great they look together. And here's a closer look at that Pixar Spotlight Series concept art card that's included, art by Albert Lozano. And while this is a neat inclusion, the 2009 date is surprisingly wrong. Yes, 2009 is when the film came out, but this art is actually from 2006. Oh, and we can't forget to talk about size, of course. Kevin is about 11.2 inches tall, or 28.5 centimeters, depending on how you pose her, and I wanted to show here that she can also stand up really well on her own, even without the display stand. She's lightweight, but very sturdy. Well, everyone, to wrap things up, I just have to say again how much Mattel has truly outdone themselves here. They really started this premium collector's line off with a bang, and if this Kevin is any indication of the quality the rest of the Spotlight series will be, then whew, we're in for something special. This is a gorgeous figure with an incredibly detailed, film-accurate sculpt, flawless, vibrant paint application, and all the articulation us collectors clamor for. This is the perfect display piece for any Pixar fan and will absolutely be a hit with toy photographers and stop-motion creators as well, and honestly can't wait to see it displayed with the rest of the Pixar Spotlight series releases, so those can't come soon enough. Retail price is $40, which I know is a bit steep, but I believe it earns its price tag, and I know how much heart and hard work the Mattel team put into this to make it a reality for us Pixar collectors, and it really paid off. If you enjoyed this video review, please consider giving it a big thumbs up and subscribing to my channel for more content just like this. Stay tuned to my full blog post review at danthepixarfan.com. Find me all over social media, and I will see you next week in my next video.